Okay, guys, now I'm going to do some examples related to this section 1.4 where we discuss the properties of exponents. So let's begin with evaluating these expressions, taking into account some of the properties, okay? First, no matter the base, with exception of 0, but no matter what number you have here, when you raise it to the 0 power, that is 1. Just as simple as that, all right? Remember that anytime. Now, second thing, every time we have a negative exponent, it doesn't mean that you are talking about a negative number. This is the first thing I want you to take into account. The second thing that you need to take into account is that whenever we are dealing with algebraic expressions, we always want to avoid negative exponents. So we are going to make sure that we make the necessary arrangements so that that doesn't happen. What happens with a negative exponent? Imagine that this, as an integer that it is, well, it is not, but anyway, just take into account this number and we have a denominator of 1, which it's possible, that's okay. Whenever you see that, what we do is that we are going to switch places. It means that this, a number, is now going to be down here. Don't forget that there is a 1 multiplying this as well. These are the invisible friends we have. So what we do is that this base is going to be down here just like this. But there is a change, as you can see. Okay? That's all you have to do. The thing is that we don't have to keep this 1 over here, multiplication by 1. It's okay. But we just have to remember that this number remains here. Although, if there was something multiplying here other than a 1, we just skip it. In case, just make sure that whatever thing is multiplying this base does not have a negative exponent. If it just, as it is, like a number or a variable with no negative exponent, you just keep it over there, keep it on top, keep it in the numerator, okay? Now let's combine these two. Take this into account. Here, just remember that there is a 1 multiplying over here because we will need to keep the numerator. So now you know that this is going to be flipped over the other side. So we're going to have a 1 over here. There is going to be a 3 squared over here. 9 to the 0, just as we mentioned here, is just a 1, right? Which we don't need anyway. You can say this. What is 3 squared? It's 9, right? It's not this 9. It's because when you flip it over here, now you have 3 squared, and then you get this 9. Hope it helps, okay? That's all.